Hello there folks, Cinnamon Squirrel here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a bright and happy day and your coffee, tea or beverage of choice is hitting the spot. Today we are trying out a new demo. This game is called Critter Cove and its store page says that it is a deep open world life sim and town building game set in a cozy post-apocalyptic paradise. Critter Cove used to attract visitors from all over the world, and now it's known for its dirty streets and trash-strewn beaches. And the object of the game is to clean up the area and turn it back into a bustling and attractive hub for visitors. It says that it has over 2 hours worth of playtime in its demo. I'm not sure we'll get through all of that today, but we will cover quite a bit of it, I think. And it also says that you can carry over your demo save to the main game, like to the full game when you buy it. So that's brilliant because you can either restart, take the knowledge that you gained and do better this time round, or you can just do it as a continuation if you feel like you just want to go on with what you've done, which is great. And it also says that it's got quite an in-depth character creation, which will be fun. We'll take a look at that in a second. And the game has been fully released. It was released in September 2024, and it's relatively cheap. It comes in at around $20. But it is one of the games that gets swept up in the sales as well, so it's something to look out for. And if you enjoy the game, then yeah, head on over and see just where it's at. So yeah, if you find yourself enjoying the video, then you could hit that like button along with the subscribe and bell buttons so you don't miss any future content. And I would be really interested to hear your thoughts about this game. So if you feel like sharing, then pop them down in the comment section and I will get to those. But yeah, let's pop in and see. So we're going for a new game. And unfortunately, I mean, the music for this is quite upbeat as a game, but unfortunately, we cannot have the music because quite a lot of the time you get dinged for it. F5 to save. Okay, that's great. Loading takes a long time, but your patience will be rewarded. Even more great. But yeah, so usually for music, unfortunately, like Ark's one of those games that you don't have to worry about that with. But unfortunately for this one, we will be not having the music because I'm not sure if it's one of those games that you get dinged on. Okay, so already this is pretty awesome. There's so much versatility here, even in just the character creator. That's awesome. And each one... Oops. Whoa. Okay, so each one has its different zones, like its different regions for color, and it's completely customizable. You have this here, and you can even have saved colors so that you can save your favorites. Okay, I really enjoy that so much. And also, you can have like a normal face, or like a human face, or you can go cat. What else have we got? Fox, wolf, I want to say beaver, bunny rabbit, not quite sure what that is. That might be a possum? I'm not entirely sure. Mouse, deer, I think. Yeah, we'll go with deer for that one. And plenty more different ones. You even got lions here, tiger, hyena. Oh, crocodile. Or at least some kind of lizard. Frog, snake, water creature of some kind. That's like a, what, an octopus elephant type? I actually quite adore that, to be honest. That's really cool. Dragon. Parrot? I want to say some kind of parrot. Maybe a bit more like a toucan style bird. Duck, I think, with that bill. Oh no, there's your toucan bird. So this is not quite. Is it more parrot? And this is something else. Maybe that's more like a hawk. Okay. Screen. TV screen, of course. And you get all different, oh my goodness, for each one, you get so many different kinds of, this is so cool. You get like different regions for the TV. And they can be different colors. This is so versatile. This is so great. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to... Well, that's a cat. And that, I believe, is a fox. But if I remember correctly, there potentially is the option for a squirrel? Or maybe it's just a squirrel that looked like a fox. I'm not sure. Or a fox that looked like a squirrel. One of the two. I really quite like that, honestly. This is just the head as well. Like, there's so many different... Let's see. That's wolf. Ooh. Wow, we might be here for a minute, folks. I'm just saying. I like that as well, actually. So cool. Dang, man. Usually I would go with the fox, but honestly, like the wolf and the kitty both look great as well. And you can get different color patterns. Oh man. I really like that one actually. And that one almost looks like red panda-ish. Okay, so that's more like a fennec fox. You're going through different, and there's that red panda look again. Okay, I quite like that. But let's have a look. Oh. Okay. Ooh. I may have found the head for this. And let's see. We've got ears, and then we've got nibbled, like, ripped ears. That's so cool. And then foldy ears. One up, one down. Both very tall. Fluffy. Curved? Okay. Oh, okay, so these aren't available in the demo, but this one looks more like your African wild dog style. This one here, sorry. And then more Dobie looking, like Dobermans and stuff. This is more like your shepherd style, I think. Honestly, I kind of like the ripped ear look, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's see her eyes. Oh my gosh, there's so many different kinds of... He just crossed his eyes. What the hell? Okay. Cartoon-like. This is more anime-esque, I think. More human-esque. I do like the look of those ones right enough. This would be like eye patch territory, I think, if you could get one. Angry. Sad. Whoa. I think that's what that look just says. Just like, whoa. And whoa, but with some feminine eyelashes. sleep. A nice little almondy shape. It's just kind of like you're more turned on. Well, not turned on per se, but like this is more like you're assessing, you know, spirited, focused look. Softer. More wired in. This is like if you saw a dog, it'd be more like, I suppose you could describe it as like more alert. Okay, back. And then you've got that kind of style, okay. Cat. Ooh, you can get different, oh, you can get like Servine. It just makes them look like angry. Or button. That's really good, actually. But I think potentially we're gonna. I like the originals, but I quite like that, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think potentially though. Yeah, that's the eyebrows. So let's see. More dark brown, I think. I'm not really. Here we are. And I actually think we're just gonna leave the eyes brown. Green, sorry. Okay, so now we've got, oh jeez, we've got facial hair and regular hair. Okay, that's quite cool. Just a little bit to the side. I actually quite enjoy that, but I don't think we'll stick with that. Let's see. Just gonna quickly run through some of these. That feels like it suits a tad more. Or maybe that does, actually. I don't know. Okay, that's quite cool. Actually, I quite enjoy that. And the fire mohawk, that's pretty awesome. Ponytail. Crazy hairdo, but is awesome. Oh, seaweed looking stuff is quite cool. Don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of vibrant leaves of some kind or more reptilian. That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Not quite for the wolf, I don't think. Although, honestly, who gives a crap with whether it's for it or not, but that looks quite awesome. And that almost looks like hedgehog spine type. Well, or porcupine, sort of. Feathers are cool. More feathers. More feathers. That almost looks tribal from that angle. That's quite cool. Okay, I like the colors on that, honestly. It's very tie-dye. Also quite like that. It makes us look a little bit eccentric. I do like the vines. And last but not least, a feather and a flick of hair. Don't mind that, but not for us, I don't think. Let's see. Just to run through here, we've got like quite prominent whiskers. Let's see. Quite prominent whiskers. I actually quite like that without the hair. With the hair, it's a little bit too much, I think. But like without the hair, I do like the whiskers actually. These are more cat-like with the bigger ones up top as well. Your mustache there. Did I skip one? No, I did not. There we go. A little soul patch of sorts. Oops. Oh no, it's not. It's buck teeth. Aha. So it was a beaver. More minimalist whiskers there. A little bit more anime-esque. 2 teeth. Not available in the demo. Another mustache there. That's quite cool, actually. Just a few chin hairs. Okay, I missed a few there. Yep. That's kinda cool. Okay, I like the little leaf. Looks like it's a twiglet. Got crazy eyebrows. And then bushy eyebrows. Okay. I kinda like that though. Okay. And we've got antlers. So we can have any kind of antlers. Holy heck. Horns. More antlers. More horns. Kinda like those ones. Okay. Oh, I love the spines on dragons like that. Interesting horns. Again, I kind of like those. I do like the face spikes though. Those are awesome. I'd actually be kind of tempted to leave those. Those don't look the worst. I do love those spines though. I love it when dragons have your kind of spines, or the ones with kind of like the membranes in them as well, or like the 3 that come back. I quite enjoy that. Not as keen. Okay, that's still quite good. Almost looks like a Triton's, or like the Little Mermaid, his crown. Okay. More horns. More horns that look kind of like tails. Still cool though. I like those. A little bit OTT for my liking, but I'm sure they've got their place. And of course, a unicorn horn. And a rainbow one at that. I'm not sure whether to just go for these though. Screw it, why not? Right, what's this? Okay, so human body, female body. Alright, so this is the male body, this is the female. Got the cat, the other cat? Okay, so this is just like a little bit more of your... You've got male and female different versions here. Okay, so we'll go with this one and see. That kind of matches a little bit. Not sure I'm enjoying the white gloves, but we'll see what else there is. Oh, that's much better. Especially for this one. Let's see. Okay, not quite. I don't mind the calico. That's quite good, actually. Maybe not for this one, but we'll see. Oh, cheetah. Hello, hello. Okay, so this also fits, I think, with this aesthetic for the face. Let's see. Cow print and skeletal. I like the hyena sort of print, but I also quite like, where did it go? Where'd it go? Is it that one? Yeah. So I like this one and that one. That one matches more in colors. I like the way that one is. This is more fox though, isn't it? I think we'll go with this one. And then we've got, so we can have regular hands, you can have your more candid ones, more claw-like. Here's your suckers, like your more frog-like ones. Oh, I kind of like that actually. That makes them look a little bit more werewolfy. Okay, so this is more loose-fingered. This is more, I think that's supposed to be a little bit more bird-like actually. No. So either this one or this one. Right, okay, we'll stick to these, and then we've got the toes here. You can either go without claws, with claws. What's the difference? Okay, so longer feet. It's more your rabbit style, I think. And then with claws. I actually kind of like that, I'm not gonna lie. Hooves. Your kind of toe pads. And then ones with webbing. Okay, I kind of like that. I know that it's probably not supposed to be, but I like having the dew claws there. The dew claws are quite good. Raptor feet? Oh, that's awesome. I like the raptor, not gonna lie. Also love the dew claws here. So, yeah, that's the only thing. I do love the dew claws, but they're not quite the right shape. So it's either these ones or these ones. Let's maybe leave it like that for now. Let's see. Body shape. Height. Okay. So we can either go a bit more pudgy, or we can go here, or we can go to skinny milling. Right, so I'm not gonna lie. I kinda like that. This. Here. Let's turn you around. Is that gonna... Oh. And because we are a short stack, we're gonna have our character go as a short stack. I'm quite surprised though, with all the different... I'm assuming then that you have to unlock clothes, because given how in-depth like the character creator is, I'm surprised you can't pick your clothes, but I'm assuming then that you can eventually. I do like this though. It's just a shame about the white tip. But no. Maybe it's gonna have to be that, I think. Just change the cream to like the brown. If we can do that. Hold on. Down here. So if we do this one and then change that to here. There we go, that's a little bit more but darken it a little. What do we think? It seems like it cuts off a little bit too close. See, it says it's the same color, right? But I can see that there is, in fact, a bit of a difference there. Or maybe it's just the light. Maybe it is just the light, I'm not sure. Definitely looks lighter to me, though. I'd prefer it if it would just sit as that color, but... Right. Sorry, I'm not gonna keep you guys overly waiting, I don't think. Hold on. Actually, can we... Where's the feet? Can we save that there and then go back to the tail? I don't know why I'm doing this actually, because... Sorry, we're supposed to be going through... I knew it was a bloody color. Here, look. Okay, not much different. Never mind. Right, so we have bigger tail, or we've got a double tail. A little bit more like a meerkat sort of thing. Foxtail. Double foxtail. Okay, that seems a little bit more apt, but we're not going blue for it. Or this. And there's the hyena tail. I know that's the one that's supposed to fit, but I think we'll probably go the shadow back to those. But I just want to see. So that's lion, tail, up and down. Smaller tail, squirrely tail. Squirrel tail's quite cool, I'm not gonna lie. Rat tail, beaver. Ooh, some nice texturing on there actually. Oh, very interesting. I love this actually. That doesn't look quite... See, that's horizontal, and so is that supposed to be, but it's actually flat. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of like a shark tail. That's quite cool. Don't know what that's meant to be. Lots of spines. It's like a spino or a dinosaur. Multicolored plumage. Feathers. More feathers. Spray of feathers. There's your peacock. Interesting feathers. And all that. And there's there's your cable to plug in with. Okay, so sorry, we're gonna go back to... Oh, do we want straight or do we want a curl? I feel like curl would maybe suit her more, but I do love this tail a little more. Okay. And then we're gonna go for colors. Nope. Maybe that one can go a little bit more. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to keep that one, this one, and I think we have those two. But I am going to put that there. Excuse the car in the background if you can hear it. Neighbors have very noisy vehicles. Right, so this we're gonna essentially go for maybe sort of color, and on top we'll go really dark. No. This color. Or we can swap that around. So for this... No, we want to go dark. No. Where's the... That's this one, isn't it? And then this one... We kind of go like that. Yeah, definitely that. This one we can either stay dark or we can have it as like a middle bit there. I kind of like the 2 more than the 3, even though it blends a bit more out. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. And then just for quick reference, we've got a spike. Fucker. Hold on. We've got a shark fin, spines, more spines. Oh, that's not available in the demo, but I do like this. Let's see. A turtle shell, that is so cute. And we don't have that one. Ooh. Kind of like those, not gonna lie. And these ones will probably be awesome as well. And none of the other things are available during this. We've got feathers, we've got butterfly wings, kind of fairy, more beetle, ladybug-like, and your key turner for your machine. But yeah, no, we're not gonna have anything on back here, and we're gonna go back to our curly tail because I really quite like that. And do you know what? We're keeping our face spines because I enjoy it. Right, so I don't know what our clothes are going to end up being like. But we're going to go with this, I think. Wait, clothes. Oh, so you can have just a character to run about with like that. Or you can keep your clothes on. I don't see anything for clothes up here though, so you probably have to make or change it that way. So we're gonna go ahead, I think, and accept... Oh, what's your name? Let's see. Let's just put... Jay? Or maybe not. Maybe we'll call... Instead of just Jay, we'll call her... Swirl. The cinnamon doesn't really suit her, and she's not a squirrel, but we can call her Swirl. So there we have it. Okay, so... Help wanted. Island manager. Are you tired of the same old humdrum? Do you want to just get away? Opportunity awaits on the beautiful paradise of Critter Cove. Critter Cove is looking for the right person to help turn it from woe to kapow. Just as we turn our town into the top destination around. Or the top destination around. Are you a self-starter, handy with tools, willing to travel, able to supply your own health insurance, shark positive? Okay. A team player immune to robophobia? Okay, so apparently we're going to have robots in here. And willing to work on commission. If you answered yes to these questions, Critter Cove is the right place for you. Travel to the island included. Upon arrival, contact Renard for more details. Adventure in a post-apocalyptic paradise waits. And we are in a very rudimentary crafted... Okay, we could have probably done without the horns. It looks a bit sillier now that we're actually in game. But there we have it. So we have 100 coins to our name. And it's 9 in the morning and it is Monday the 1st. And we have a compass here, which is awesome. Well, it looks like we're not getting home anytime soon. Oh, goodness. Anchor is called Shiver Me Timbers. What an excellent, exciting journey that was. We'd be lucky to make it here in one piece. Judging by me ship sitting at the bottom of the harbour, not a moment too soon either. Guess the sea be having to wait another day to claim ol' anchor. Why don't you go speak to that fella that hired us? Reynard is his name. I'll be making sure the port office be in order. Okay, why don't you go speak to that fella that hired us? Okay, so what happened out there? You don't remember the robot Kraken? The fleet of ghost pirates? Saving us from a raging whirlpool. Truly, you be a master sailor like the old anchor has never seen. You must have smacked your head harder than I thought to forget all that. I'd be lucky to have you watching me dorsal fin out there. If it weren't for you, never you mind. You be here now, so I guess none of that matters anymore. You should focus on the job at hand. Reynard be waiting for you on shore. He'll probably have more for you to do. Just be watching your back around him, you hear? Reynard is a sneaky one. Okay, so J is to open the journal. Journal to track quests. And to learn more about quests. M is for your map. And O, if stuck, open map and press. When you have the right tools, use the map to track resources and critters. Okay. Excellent. So here we are. This is very cool looking. I love the fact that it's all like kind of pieced together and like there's clearly bits and bobs all over the place. I think part of the thing obviously is to help clean up this place, but I think you are supposed to use part of these things to like craft other things, which is really good. And we're supposed to turn this place into, I wonder if that tent's ours. I mean, we'll have to find some kind of a sleeping bag because that is just, oh, you can read. Closed. No one assigned to work here. Okay. So we need to go find Reynard. Requires axe. Okay, so we don't have that yet. Let's see. Is this Reynard? No, that's Anchor. I've asked me hearties if it ain't Swirl come to parley with old Anchor. Out with it. What can Anchor do for you? Goodbye. Let's go find Reynard first before we start getting into anything else. Doesn't seem like he's, what are we gathering? Researching tin can 1 of 5. And we also got some glass. Okay. This is such a cool looking little town. And I'm assuming that's Reynard. But let's just take a brief second here to have a look around. I love this. This looks like a little sushi bar or something. Oh no, wait. It's cinema? I don't know if that's supposed to be like a, you know, like the old projector movie kind of sounds. I'm not entirely sure. It looks a little bit like that to me, but whether that's what it's supposed to be or not, I do not know. And just a bunch of shops. I love the aesthetic of this though. I love how everything's kind of piecemeal together, using whatever they could find to do this up in. And I think eventually we're gonna have to do like repairs and stuff on all this. So that is so cool. It's like a little eco island. Alright, let's go talk to Reynard. So I see you finally arrived. So glad to meet you. I can't wait to get started on rebuilding Critter Cove. I'm Reynard, mastermind behind this little venture. I also run the local junk and gift shop. Okay. If you need anything, just stop by and check out my wares. You probably already noticed that the town is in a less than ideal state. It'll be your job to fix it up all nice like. make a real destination, and perhaps we make a little coin along the way. But first things first, we need to get you your living arrangements sorted. Can't have you sleeping on the beach now, can we? It'd be undignified. Fortunately, Reynard has you covered. Take this mostly official Critter Cove house steed and pin it to the door of any of these vacants you see. Don't matter which, your choice. Well, that's nice that you get the choice of it, though. Okay, once that's all done, nice and legal-like, you'll have to fix it up, but that shouldn't be an issue for someone as resourceful as yourself. Oh, and by the way, there are a couple of other folks who have arrived just before you did. Might be a good idea to stop in and say hi, since you're already out looking for a house anyway. They each took to living on the beach, one on the west and the other on the east. The island isn't that big, you should have no trouble finding them. Come by and talk. I'll come by and talk to you again once you've gotten the house set up. There's much to be done. Alright. So we can live in any of these little places. Pin to door. This looks like a really cool little place, and I kind of like the fact that we're right next to... Okay, is this also somewhere that we can stay? I wish you could, like, take a proper look in these houses first. This is quite a big one. If this is all the same house, this is really big. I do like this little house, though. It looks like it actually has a... Oh, can't get up there, okay. It actually looks like it has a little porch area. Or like a little place to sit out here. Maybe not. This is not all the same house though, is it? I don't think so. Okay, this one has a ladder up to the... Nope, we can't climb that. Okay, so we cannot get up there. Unless the front of the building is around this way. Which it looks like it might be. Not one for sale though. Okay, so we've got a bunch of umbrellas. There's an axe. Okay, so I wonder if fall damage is going to be a thing. Nope, does not. Or is not going to be a thing. Okay. This has a deck that overlooks everything. I quite like that. I wonder if this one's for sale. No. That sucks. Can't pin it to there either. Okay. Also cannot do that. Right, so I think it's just the ones that are down. Okay, this one does though. I'm not sure if this bit here also comes with like this or not though. I like the door though, I have to say. Is this little place? No, this is a business, I think. Yeah, no. So it's gonna have to be... Let's see. Run, run, run. Stamina is a thing as well, so... One of these. I don't want the bell tower. Can you see... Okay, so this is quite cute as well. I'm I'm not sure if this is all the same. No, it's not. Okay, so... Oh wait, these are separate residences. We've got this tiny thing, we've got this thing. Okay. Hmm. I mean, if we get a pick, we should probably do some kind of beachfront. None of these are beachfront though, because they've all got their views blocked. Grumble. Okay. I feel like... I don't want my front door that close to somebody. Yeah. Well, this does have all this at the back, right? That's great. We can try different ones if we don't want it in the beginning. Right, so painted door. Would you like this to be your home? Yes. Okay, so fixing my house, home sweet home complete. We have a shovel, or it requires a shovel. Official deed to property. Collect and deliver the required, pardon me, resources to the donation box. Reynolds is the perfect one-stop shop for all your shopping needs. Need important salvage? Look into lighting your packs. Reynolds has you covered. Stop by today and experience discount products at quality prices. And by all, it's implied that only some of your shopping needs will be covered. Okay. And then local news. Critter Cove is now almost rat-free, says the local harbour master. Rats were a serious problem in the past, but thanks to a passing cheese barge, they have almost entirely left the area. Reynard was unavailable to comment. Great. Okay. Where the heck is the donation box? Is it down towards... Is this it? I mean, I would assume it's somewhere kind of close. Nope. Is this it? No. Okay. If we could have been living out there, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Right, hang on. Where? Oh, where is the donation box? Are we relatively close to it? Requires an axe. Requires a shovel. Let's see. Welcome to Reynolds. Discount products at quality prices. How may I help you today, Swirl? What do you have for sale? We have a rusty tank. A treadmill used in crafting. Cook pot requires engineer work table used in crafting. A furnace. Explodey gas tank. Oh dear. trash can lid, rubber tire, electronic parts, mechanical parts, cloth, broken motor, and oil. Okay. And we have trash and glass. Okay. Let's try talking. Home of the no money back guarantee. Oh dear. Let's talk. Now that you've had a little look around, what do you think? Needs a lot of work, right? Well, I have a proposal for you. If you clean up the trash and debris spread all over town, you can keep whatever you find. Salvage rates and all that. Anything you don't want to keep to yourself, I'll buy from you for a fairish price. Remember that at Reynolds, we don't want to know where you got it, and we don't ask. Fabulous. Right, though. One thing they did say was that one of the people we need to go and speak to lived over on the west beach. That's stones and sticks, okay. Someone lived over on the east beach. I'm not home right now. Okay. 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 Learn. What did we learn? Recipe learned. Furniture work table. Okay. Starfish and a tub. Excellent. More starfish. Requires shovel. Drumstick stock. What? We can grow our own chicken drumsticks. Or some kind of drumsticks. That is hilarious and awesome. Blushberries. Blushberry seeds. Somehow I don't think we're getting up there to get coconuts. Let's see. Okay, so if they're not home, maybe we should go to the other side and try and look there. You collect these little things. Those are really cool. Okay, so, and this is the little town of umbrellas. This is so pretty right here. I love this. You can seriously set up like a little cafe area right here and it would be really, really good. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I like the little lighthouse posts. Let's see. Oh, there's somebody. Copper bottom. Wait, what? We met a new friend in. I'm not quite sure because we're starting to be a little bit red. So hopefully that's not the dislike. I'm very confused. Well, they've both started filling up with red. So hopefully, we don't dislike them. In order. Is alphabetical order? I don't know. And these two are over here, so hopefully we don't dislike them. I'm a bit confused at the moment. Right, so journal entries. Fixing the house. Found the perfect spot for my new home, but it's going to need a little work before I'm ready to move in. I'll need to fill the box that appeared out front with some resources in order to complete repairs on my home. Okay, so we need 5 stones and 8 in the beach in the east side, and Sammy, who's living in a tent on the west side. Okay, but we will track. Okay, so we'll start. Oh. Let's put our fingers back in the right place. So we need stones, a rusty tank, a cook pot, 2 cook pots, fires and axe. Okay, and picket fence. Excellent. And this. Oh, there's Sammy. Oh, hello. You're new. I'm Sammy. I'm pretty new here too. My name's Swirl. You have no idea how nice it is to meet you, Swirl. I was starting to think that I had gotten tricked into moving here. The brochure said a tropical paradise awaits. It didn't say anything about living in a ratty tent on a beach. I thought I'd be stuck on this beach forever, but you look like someone who's gotten it all figured out. Maybe we'll finally start seeing some progress, you know? I'm really glad to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Okay, so we met a new friend. Sammy is partially filled on the first heart meter. I'm not sure still how that works, but let's see. We've got chairs, which requires an axe. More rocks, more trees, and nothing to pick. Okay, so we need to go back over here. That's about the fastest way we can do this. This is a very cool little area. If we could turn this into like a seating area with like a little, I don't know, a stand or something, that would be really cool. Right, so we need more sticks and stones. I'm assuming we might be able to get more of that kind of stuff out the back here, just because there's trees. Oh, there's a stick. Pick up stones. I need more for that. There's a stick and more stones. Let's quickly grab these. I love the art of this though. I love the artwork. What is that? It requires a shovel. Is it crystals? That's cool. Let's see. We can remember where our little house is actually. Oh, there's a cog. Not seeing any more sticks and stones around. Let's go see if we have enough actually. I'm not sure we do, but that's fine. So 6 and 4. So I need 1 more stone and 2 more sticks. Okay. I believe I saw some over here, so we'll go try over here next. There is stones. I can't remember whether it was 2 stones or 2 sticks. I can't remember. I love the shell. Okay. And then we have another one here. Okay. Let's head on over and pick the berries first, because, you know, we're going to need food eventually, I believe. Because it's supposed to be a survival / town builder. And I'm quite looking forward to that, actually, because I love to play survival games. And I love to play city builders. So this is kind of like 2 in 1, and also it's like eco-friendly and cleaning up the place and stuff, which is also something that I enjoy the concept of. That's cute. Fixing my house. Talk to Reynard. Can I see what's inside it first? Okay, so it's very barren, but we have chests. Work tables. Don't have a craft. That's a bed. Okay, that's cute. And a candle and 2 chests so far. But we'll turn it. We'll turn this into our own little place. I do like the wood grain on this though. I like the detail of that. Oh, he came and found us anyway. I see you finally figured out your living situation, Capital. What? Okay. This is a very fine home, but they never come well furnished. I've got it. You need a housewarming gift. Free of charge, of course. Let's call it a down payment on future services rendered. Now, let me see. Here we go. Just the thing to make a house feel more homey, Capital. I don't know why it keeps calling us Capital, because the fact that this is like a different colour makes me think that it's trying to have that as a name. But let's see. A chair. Here we go. Oh no, just let me see. Here we go, just the thing. What do I do with this? You place it in your house, of course. This is your space and you can decorate it however you like. Oh, all the new homes seem to come with 2 basic trunks. They're very handy for storing your things, and by some quirk of nature that I'm not qualified to explain, their contents seem to be connected together. Okay. If you put an item into one container, you'll be able to access it from any container you own. Science, magic, or just another of life's unexplained mysteries. But it's incredibly useful. You can move one or both of these trunks to any place that's convenient. I suggest moving one to the workshop area. Well, I should be going. My house isn't going to mind itself. Or, sorry, my store isn't going to mind itself. But before I take my leave, here's a pamphlet that goes over the basics of decoration. Nice. I'm sure you'll have a fine looking home in no time, Swirl. A creative person such as yourself always does. To open inventory. Select the item you want to place. I'm assuming that's the decorate button to enter decorate mode. Select location and place. E is to pick up, place objects, and Q is to target objects on a surface. Okay. Let's go place our chair. Chair. Here we are. That's the bed. And a candle. And it's shift, and there we are to rotate. I feel like we can probably just stick this here for now. And then once we start getting more things, we can probably move it around. But I enjoy the wood grain of this. I like the art style very much so. I love how rustic these chests look. And then you've got your own little camp bed here that's patched together. But yeah, let's go talk to Renard. And I love the fact that you get day-night cycles here as well. And I wonder if there's different things that happen during the day and night. Swirl. So good of you to stop by. We've much to do and it never seems like there are enough hours in the day. We'll need to start fixing up this town, but first I need you to find our missing hand they bought, Copper Bottom. Okay, so we found him already. He probably went down to the beach and got himself wet again. I always tell him to avoid the water, see, but he just can't help himself. Fortunately, he comes equipped with a tracker beacon, so finding him shouldn't be any trouble. Let me just add you to the permissions. There. Now you'll be able to track his whereabouts on your map. You're going to need this oil can when you find him. Just give him a squirt or two of that and he'll be 100% again. Oh, and do me a huge favour. Give him a hand when you get him unstuck. He's way behind on getting the workshop fixed. Now off you go. The sooner you find Copper Bottom, the sooner you will have a functional workshop. Excellent. And he was this direction, I believe. Yes. Oh, maybe it was another direction, actually. We'll soon find out. I think it was over here. There he is. There he is. With his little highlights on. That's cute. Okay. Please. Renard. Hurry. Use oil can. Happy mode activated. All joints appear to be functional. This unit thanks the meat person for your assistance. This is it's customary to exchange information on meeting a new being. This unit is autonomous worker and construction unit number 3247 PJF5. But since your meat brain does not perform at optimum efficiency, you may refer to this unit as Copper Bottom. I'm Swirl. Now that information has been exchanged, this unit understands it is traditional to supply a gift to show gratitude for assistance. Since meat persons have soft, fleshy hands inadequate for ripping metal apart, this unit will supply Swirl with a blueprint for an artificial hand to supplement your design flaw. He's so cute. Use the blueprint to learn it, then search the area and collect the required resources. Finally, assemble resources to make a wrench. Swirl will find many uses for the wrench. This unit is aware of how much meat persons enjoy written instructions in list form, which will now be supplied to Swirl. Please follow the instructions to increase your skill database. The reward phase of our interaction is complete. This unit will now return to the workshop. This unit looks forward to interacting with you again once it returns here. It returns there. Swirl's assistance is required with other matters. Okay, so K or crafting on the top bar. To open crafting menu, select item to craft from available blueprints and then hit craft. Okay. Basic wrench. New recipe learned. Hold on. Crafting. So we have 1 metal. We need 2 sticks. Okay. Do you need my help with something? You'd be just the lass I was hoping to run into. Olanker has been doing something... some thinking with his old shark brain, and I realise you're not much of a sea captain if you ain't got a ship. Fortunately, you could say me fins have built their fair share of ships in me time. I'd be more than pleased to volunteer me shipwriting services to you. But me old cartilage ain't what it used to be, and I can't be trekking all over this island looking for parts. That be your responsibility. In order for Anchor to build you a fine craft that won't sink when the weather gets rough, you're going to need 3 things. Well-known fact, the #1 cause of ship sinking be water getting in them. Okay, so the first thing you'll need be a seaworthy hull. Also, it keeps your boots dry. You'll also be needing some sort of engine to make the ship go where you want her to go. Trust Olanker, don't leave your travels up to the sea. She be a fickle, spiteful mistress and also terrible at directions. And finally, be on the lookout for a lantern post of some sort. It's dark out there and you might be wanting some light if you want to do some light reading or something. Find those items, bring them back to me, and Anchor will make you a fine vessel. You've got your orders, sailor. Now be off with you. Excellent. Okay, well first of all, let's go and craft that wrench. We need 1 more stick. Sorry folks, I know that it's quite dark. What was that? That's stones. I don't need stones. I need a stick. Need a stick. Any stick. And things do not respawn, at least not quickly. So we need to go find another one. What was that? Wood. Excellent. Right, so here we have the stuff. So let's craft that. Excellent. There we have it. So we crafted a wrench. Basic wrench complete, top to copper bottom. And the workshop, let's see. So that's here. And I think that's this direction. Here we are. Greeting mode activated. Greetings again, Meat Person Swirl. This unit is pleased to see you have not expired since our last interaction. This unit is experiencing difficulty. Someone has stacked these wooden barricades against the workshop in a most illogical fashion. This unit is unable to effect repairs on the workshop until these barricades have been removed. Query mode activated. Perhaps Meat Person Swirl could assist in the this unit in the removal of these obstacles. Meat persons have soft, fleshy hands that are ill-suited for chopping hardwood structures. If you attempt to chop wood with fleshy hands, they will probably fall off. This unit will supply Swirl with the knowledge on how to form an artificial chopping limb. Use this chopping tool to chop these barricades, blocking access to the shop. Warning mode activated. Use the tool responsibly. Do not fall under the temptation to chop your fellow citizens. This will void their warranty. Oh no. Once Swirl has completed the barricade removal, this unit will be able to examine the workshop in closer detail. Okay. Basic axe. Let's see. Okay, was crafting. So axe. So we need 2 metal and 2 wood. Okay, well we better get searching then. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if you can find this. I am really enjoying this little game so far though. I think it's really cool. I love the art style, I love the details, and I love the premise of it. I'm really enjoying the fact that you can just go about and help clean up the shore and everything's gonna be like usable for that. More berries. Yay! Nope, that requires a shovel. And we just came back this way. That's not what I intended there. And these are all pebbles. Let's see if we cannot find... because we found the last bit of metal on the beach. Help it. Let's need to pick up the shells. There's plenty of pebbles and things around. I just need to try and find some metal scraps. Either that or go buy the metal scraps. It's going to be a fishing house, I think. Okay, this is cutesy. I wish we had this little place. It's so lovely. It just needs a little bit of TLC. This could be really good though. You imagine sleeping up there and just looking up at the stars and then being able to see out at the ocean, and I can totally imagine living here. I think that'd be really cool. Researching of tin can. Okay, well, that doesn't really help us at the moment. I'm not seeing where we can look for new metal. A minute. Okay, so that's what we need to clear next. This cogwheel. Are you for real? It was here the whole time. I think it was anyway. Hold on. No, it's metal, not mechanical parts. Okay. Well, that gave us 6 metal. Okay. Here we are. And it was here the whole entire time, which makes me feel silly. Yeah, so we went around looking around the whole island, and the metal parts were in fact right here. But now we have our axe, so we've got 5, and then we need to chop these down. Okay, so we got wood from that. And again. And again. And again. And I like the fact that you can go all the way around this building like this. That's a big cogwheel. Rubber tires. For now, we are chopping. And again. And then that should be us. Okay, so chop barricades, report back to Copper Bottom. Oh, not quite. A functional workshop is necessary to perform repairs on the rest of the town's structures. Most of the repairs to the workshop have been completed, but additional resources are needed in order to finish construction. Request mode activated. This unit requires your assistance in procuring the missing resources. Unfortunately, some of the necessary resources are locked under the shutter water. Your meat skin is impervious to rust, so collecting what is needed should pose little issue to you. Unless you run out of air, then you will expire. This unit recommends you avoid that. A container will be provided to deposit the supplies needed to repair the workshop. Please place what supplies you find within that container. Does Swirl have any queries? Where can I find them? The required supplies should be easy to locate. Wood and stone can be picked up off the ground. This unit detects that Meat Person Swirl has no means of scanning the surrounding area for resources. This unit will help Swirl compensate for this obvious oversight in design. Swirl should acquire Resource Finder knowledge, a tool that scans nearby areas and displays resources on Meat Person maps. This unit will direct Swirl to a sunken workshop nearby with the information required. This unit has provided Swirl with the location of this workshop. Farewell mode activated. This interaction is now complete. Okay. So. The resource finder is 2 and it is off the coast. Which means we're probably going to have to meet Pokey first. And also get the resources, because we found the tub, right? And we needed 3 resources to build the boat. And I think the tub was the first one. So these will be the remaining 2. So there should be one right around here somewhere, actually. So, although, let's see. Yeah, right around here. Tin can. Recipe unlocked. We're not interested in that for now, though. Okay, so there's the motor, the grass cutter engine. There we have it. Researching large crate. Okay, so eventually we should be able to get a large crate, which is really good. Okay, so Reynard we've got more positive interactions with. Copper Bottom, we're getting there as well. Sammy, and we need to go find Pokey as well, but let's see. So if we turn around and head this direction, not quite that direction, this direction a bit further, we should be right on top of... Oh, the light. There it is. Excellent. So we have all the bits now. We just need to go find the shark. Yeah. I am really enjoying this little thing though. I love the fact that you get to clean up all of this. That they basically used what they can find to craft things. It makes it a little bit more refreshing. And I love these little lampposts, not lamp, but lighthouse posts in the wall. I love the fact that it's all been kind of made of anything and everything they can find. And it's our job to help clean it up and turn it back into somewhere that is a good place for people to come. Now, we didn't find... What are you? Oh, we're not getting to use it. I thought we were. Alright, well. But yeah, I think we'll go find the shark and see if he can build us a boat. Nope. Where is Mr. Shark? I'm not seeing... Journal. Anchor has offered to build me a ship I can use to travel. Who knows what sorts of treasure. Okay, so we got all the components. Once I find everything, I'm supposed to bring it all back to him and he just puts it together. No idea how he'll manage that. Is he... He's not on the docks. Oh, bloody hell. Now we have to go find him. Because he's not in his... Oh, he is. Here he is. Hi. Have you managed to find the supplies Anchor needs to make your ship yet? I have something for you. Sink me! You found all the parts that I've been needing to fix you up a ship. Ah, this will be a fine vessel, I tell you. Well, as fine as a vessel that can be made out of a tub, a lawnmower engine, and a lawnmower... Oh my gosh. Let's get our tongue back in order, shall we? Tripping over it here. That, well, as fine as a vessel that can be made out of tub and lawnmower engine anyhow. All Anchor is going to be getting started on putting her all together for you. Well, you be waiting. You should go let Reynard know that you'll be having a ship soon. He's been yapping me gills off about when you'd have one. I'm sure by the time you found out what that landlubbing rat be wanting, I'll have your ship put together. Okay, go talk to Reynard. Ah, Squirrel, I heard that Anchor is helping you procure your very own ship. That is most opportune news. You can use your boat to explore the many islands beyond our shores, all of which hold the resources needed to support our community. Most importantly, there are people who can be found on them, and if we're ever to grow, we're going to need to get more people to move here. It will be up to you to act as our ambassador and sell them the dream of Critter Cove. I'm sure someone of your talents will have no trouble at all. And as luck would have it, I've already figured out the first place you should start looking. I have it on good authority that a sailor is stuck on a nearby island of shallow sands. On the nearby island of shallow sands. If you were to say, sail up to this poor soul and offer assistance, I bet they'd be so grateful they'd jump at the chance to move here. Yes, sis, that settles it. You will go to shallow sands immediately. Good luck, Squirrel. Excellent. Okay, so we have completed a little bit of this here. I think you're able to go visit. I think it said that you're able to go visit some places and recruit 1 or 2 people, but that it's limited in the demo. Hmm. Oh, he's on the other docks. Okay. Let's see. There he is. Okay. This is our little boat that is letting water in. Excellent. There we go. I must say she's a fine looking craft. Well, she'd be a craft anyways. Congratulations, now you're officially the captain of your own ship. One more thing, it's the law of the sea that a new captain give her ship a name. Trust me, you don't want to break the laws of the sea. Once the sea lawyers get involved, you're sunk. So got a good name in mind? Okay. No! I'm a letter short. It won't let me do it. Okay, let's try this then. The ice cream tub. And you know what? It might not be conventional, but it's a tub. So the tub, and then it had me thinking about ice cream because swirl, you know, like raspberry swirl or like caramel swirl, toffee swirl. Yeah, we're gonna go ice cream tub. Are you sure you want to call her the ice cream tub? Don't worry too much, since you can always change it later. Well, there you have it. That's fine. This is a fine name for a fine vessel. Treat her well and she'll probably never sink on you. If she does, tell Davy Jones that Anchor says ahoy. Excellent. Well, don't just stand there gawking like a landlubbing Wally gutter snipe. Hop in and take her for a spin. And I would also like to take this opportunity to apologise for my very unpiratey accent. Okay. And we get to drive around. Oh, this is cool. I love this. We get to drive our ice cream tub around and go for a spin. Not going to try and take it through there because I don't want to kill our boat as soon as we have it. Oh, this is so cool. Wow. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, right. So where's this island? All the way around the other side. Of course it is. Well, actually, though, we could go find... Apparently this is where you find... Apparently this is where you find... Pokey. Not at home right now. Wait, is she up there? Apparently not. Let's just check the once and see if she's up top, and then if not... Oh, she's not. Crud. Okay. So she's not home right now, so I'm wondering if perhaps we have to do something else before we can do that. But, this has been quite a bit long, I think. So let me know what you guys think. I am really enjoying this. Like I said, I love the premise of it. I love the art style. I love the fact that you get to drive around in your own little tub boat. I love the dynamicness of your character creation. I think that is so awesome that you can just literally Frankenstein together some things. Now my character is fairly, I don't want to say regular looking, but I mean she does have her spines and things like that, but you could make some truly spectacular little characters to have on here. Yeah, I love the art style. I love the effects and noises. Wait a minute. Sorry, I was gonna end it here, but here, we need to go talk to here. What? Don't you know it's rude to butt your nose into someone else's business? Who are you anyways? My name's Swirl. Swirl? Oh, that new sailor woman. You're not what I expected. I always heard sailors were supposed to be tough and capable looking. I'm Pokey, by the way. And just about the only adult on this whole island. Now, please, don't let me keep you from a busy day of picking up every random piece of trash you see. Good day, Swirl. Oh, you're such a fiery little lizard. Okay. So, Pokey is going to take some work, I feel like. So we found her, which is exactly what we're supposed to do. But yeah. Now that we've found Pokey, I really do think we are gonna leave it here. Like I said, I love the character creation system. I love the noises. I love the art style and the aesthetic of everything. And it seems like it's just a little game that you could just get lost in. Just lose time to, and she just disappeared. No, she didn't. She's diving. Okay. Oh, you're waving now. Hi. Sorry, I'm gonna get distracted again. Do you want to talk? Hey, Swirl. You're just who I was hoping to run into. I found something unusual on the beach and immediately thought of you. It's a bottle, but I'm pretty sure that it's got something inside of it. And there's no way that I'm touching that. Who knows where it's been? You're always scrounging around touching everything with your dirty little hands, so I figured an old grimy bottle laying on the beach would be right up your alley. Follow me, I'll show you right where it is. And no lollygag. Or don't lollygag. I've better things to do with my day than wait for you. Like, whatever. But yeah. I'm gonna follow her, and we're gonna see where this bottle goes, but then we are, near X. A treasure map. Whoa! Is that a genuine treasure map? I bet if you follow it, you'll find something cool. That's how treasure maps work, you know. You just find where X marks the spot and dig. Super simple. Like, so simple you can even do it. Thank you. You're going to need something to dig with, though. Don't look at me. Do I look like I'm made of shovels or something? Go try Anchor. There's probably no one on this whole island who's dug up more treasure than that old shark. I bet he's got a trunk full of shovels you can use. Well, I did my good deed for the day. Time for me to leave you to your rooting around in the dirt. Later, chumpers. She's so pleasant. She's very endearing, though. I think she's going to be a great little character in the end, hopefully. And we have birds apparently. That is so cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you would like it, if you would play it, what your thoughts are about it. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun in this little game, and I cannot wait to continue it. I'll potentially play out the rest of the demo, but if not, then I'll just take my save and hop over to the actual game, like it said you can do. We'll see how that goes, how well it transfers and everything. But they said that there's a hell of a lot more that you can actually do in this. You can actually go find the person on the island. You can go find the what was it? The resource finder and stuff like that. And I absolutely adore the characters on this. I love that the shark is like very pirate speak. The rat is quite cool as well, but I absolutely love Copperbottom. I just love the whole um the way that he refers to himself, and then how he refers to fleshy people and meat people. I think that's so endearing. And then you've got our fiery little lizard here. But yeah, I really hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Remember to hydrate as well. It's really warm here, so that's why I'm saying that, because honestly my throat's getting a bit dry. Don't know if you can hear that or not, but yeah, make sure you guys stay hydrated because it's important. And yeah, I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. And I will catch you here again tomorrow. Cheerio, folks.